Just Another Phase is the name of the song. Submodality is the name of the CD. It's the Moffatts. Hey, we're delighted they're here today. We've got Clint over here. Bob has the back row all himself. Dave's on keyboard. And what's this guy's name?
What? Did you get a reaction like that last night when you sang the anthem at the Leaf game?
Actually, it was a very good reaction. We were very excited about it, and yeah. And they won. Go Leafs.
Well, let's hear him sing.
All right.
Chocolate bar so I can drink. Now the day goes down the drain. Wash away the pain. But I can't, it's not fair, think about it while getting better.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's pretty crazy here this morning. At Can-Am, the Moffatts are here, singing some of the songs off their new disc, Submodalities. And we're delighted to actually just have time to chat with these guys now. They've performed one song, they got 2 more coming up, and...
Hey, can we clear this up? What does submodalities mean?
It actually means anything to do with a visual change in image.
You guys are
Well,
changing
you
your
guys
image,
change
eh?
every 6 minutes, huh?
Yeah, roughly. New hairs.
Pretty much, yeah.
So the truth is what, you're Irish quadruplets? That you're actually, you and then triplets, 11 and a half months apart.
That's right.
That's exactly correct.
So for 22 days of every year, you're the same age, all of you.
22 days.
right.
22 days.
Wow.
God, you've done your research, eh?
Unbelievable. Well, I'm a little jealous of the Gemini nomination, I must say. That's fabulous
It is
for
actually-
hosting the Juno Awards.
It's a very cool thing.
That's a huge thing.
Well, I think it's very cool because, you know, we're musicians, we're in a band, and that's a very odd nomination.
You'd
for-
rather get a Grammy nomination, wouldn't
Well,
you?
no, it's not that. All awards are great. You know, they're very reassuring.
Yeah.
But I think it's very cool that we got a nomination for something not involving the
Well,
music.
it is, because to be able to host something and pull it together, and that is actually a very cool award show, the Juno Awards.
It is very cool.
Yeah, it was a big honor to be asked, and then to do it so well that you get a nomination for it.
Thank you.
Well, there you go.
So, guys, tell us about the sound changing. Your sound evolves. I mean, every couple of years you seem to sound like a different band. What's happened with this work?
Well, I think,
Let me speak
Is
to that.
the drummer allowed to speak?
can I please? I think more than anything, it's been just a natural evolution. I think, you know, from the time period between Chapter 1 and the new record, you know, we've really progressed as musicians, as songwriters, and what this record is just a snapshot of where we're at right now in our lives. And I think for the fans that saw us play concerts, you know, on tour in Canada, they really got to see where the band was going to head. And it was just a matter of time before we got to lay down on track what we wanted to play.
Do you,
But how
do
do
you all
you-
like the same music?
Yeah, I was going to say, how you 4 of you are all writing and performing. He's the big brother. Who says you're all in the same direction, in the same frame of mind at the same time?
Well, you know what? I think all of us are very different. You know, as brothers, all of us have very individual personalities.
Speak up here.
And influences are also very different, you know. I range from Radiohead and U2 and, you know, Jeff Buckley and Bob. What do you listen to?
Foo Fighters, the Beatles,
What about you, Clint?
Bryan Adams, Paul McCartney, the Beatles, stuff like that.
What about you, Dave?
Aerosmith and the Beatles. They're my favorite band.
Aerosmith and the Beatles.
Yeah, Aerosmith's my favorite band. They rock.
Really? Because Steve Tyler.
Steven Tyler, he's a great singer. Also, we got to actually work with Glenn Ballard, who had the opportunity to work with Aerosmith, which was really cool. Also, Bob Rock.
And Alanis.
Yeah, and Alanis, also Canadian,
Fellow
great Canadian
Canadian, yeah.
singer. So,
But you guys have been working since you were really little. You travel, you tour, you try and fit in schooling where you can. You lived in Nashville for a while. Now you live sort of North Dakota and just outside of Calgary?
Yeah, we have 2 houses, and you know, it's good to come back. You know, whenever we have like vacation time, where we
Which
can,
is like 1 day a year.
exactly. We go to Calgary and go skiing, and you know, really
And see your dogs.
exactly get some of that Canadian air in our system. You know, Canadian water. It's all good. It's all good.
You know what we want to do? We want to take some questions from the folks out here. And we're going to do that when we come back.